Hey, hey, friends. Let me get us live on IG. Come on, fine. There we go. Okay, awesome. Hi. Happy Wednesday, guys. Let me first start off by saying this. Like, allergies in Dallas, Texas are off the chain. All last week, your girl was down bad. When I tell you bad, I mean bad. Um, on Saturday evening, not last week, but the week before that, I was like feeling bad after my best friend's gender reveal, and I was like, man, I just don't feel good. So I like went home at like 6:30 and went to sleep. And then Sunday morning, I woke up and I really felt beat up. And I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna rest. Maybe this is a sign from God, just telling me to just relax and like take a step back. Like I've been going. I needed to relax. And Monday came and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel worse. So then I went to the doctor. They told me I had a really bad sinus infection. And when I tell y'all, this felt like a sinus infection mixed with COVID. My Aunt Deborah, like 3 weeks ago or a month ago, she was telling me that she had bad allergies and like had bad congested. And like, I'm not joking. I think I had it. Like, so needless to say, all last week, your girl was like beat up, didn't do anything, didn't post anything, which, my best. I try my best to stay consistent with you guys, keeping you guys in the loop of all things real estate market and all things to do in Dallas, Texas, and just all things. And so I just felt so bad that I couldn't get on. And then I started feeling better like towards, I would say Friday. I started feeling a little bit more to normal. And then Saturday, I just rested again because you just never know. And then I had to go to a conference, guys, in San Antonio. So sick all last week, barely worked. Then went to a conference from Sunday till Tuesday evening, which was yesterday. Got back Tuesday evening. I went and helped a one of my church sisters come up with a dance because I'm a part of the dance ministry, if you guys don't know. And so we were making up a dance for her to do. And needless to say, I have overbooked myself this week. I also I'm doing 2 classes this week that I didn't realize kind of went in this time frame. So needless to say, I'm back. I feel better. I just know I usually give you these market updates on Monday. Today is Wednesday, so bear with me, love me. And so we're gonna jump into things. I'm gonna talk to buyers. I'm gonna talk to sellers about what to really expect in this market that we're in. Because right now, we're in a really special market. I really feel like, oh, Jake wants to say hello, everyone. We're definitely still in a seller's market. So if you are one of those people who are like, ooh, like I'm gonna get a deal, we still have very low inventory. So, but let me tell you this, okay? I'm gonna speak to the sellers first. Inventory is still low, but days on market have gone up significantly. So if you're not pricing your house right, guys, your house will sit and it will sit and it will sit because there's only 2 reasons why homes don't sell: one, price, or two, condition. And so if you're one of those people who want to get into the market and you want to sell your house for top dollar, I would say market it at market price or underneath, so other people will think it's a deal, and then you'll have a surplus of people rushing to get to the house because they feel like it's a deal. So there's gonna be like a bidding war. And so I have about 4 listings on the market still. We've kind of overpriced, and now we are somewhat chasing the market. And so my suggestions for sellers is to be patient. It is to price your property right so we don't have to chase the market. Now I'm going to talk to the buyers. I will say the reason why days on market have gone up significantly is also because I believe that there's not as many qualified buyers out here as it used to be. One, last week, interest rates, and I know I told you guys in the beginning of the year that interest rates we're gonna have anywhere from like 3 to 5 cuts. Well, we haven't had any cuts. Actually, we had interest rates go up last week, and the reason why is too many of you guys are out here spending money like inflation is not real. And then on top of that, you're not even spending your money. You were spending on credit cards or you're doing buy now, pay later. And so it's making the economy think that we're still thriving, uh, despite inflation. And that's the reason why, and then also, and unemployment is not significant. It's like right where it should be. And so it's making it a little challenging for them. And when I say them, like for the economy to really feel like they need to cut rates. And so, with that being said, like interest rates for FHA loans last week went up. So they're like 6.99. Also, with conventional, they're at like 7.75. So interest rates have gone up. So that's another reason why homes are sitting a little longer, because there's not that many qualified buyers. And if they are qualified, they also can become unqualified because interest rates have started to rise. And so my advice for my buyers, and just everyone in general, is stop spending on your credit card, guys. Like, live below your means. I've done plenty of YouTube videos on like live in between, like live, in your means, live below your means, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get ahead. And so if you're not familiar with my YouTube channel, make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, check out my YouTube channel. Right now I'm in a series with my estate attorney, and then also my divorce attorney that I love. And they have so much value, so much knowledge that they are giving, and basically telling you how to secure your future when it comes to your properties. And so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. So that's really my advice. Let me see what else I put on my list to tell you guys. That's really it. But I did want to encourage you guys. Today is Wednesday, April 17th. If you are not busy this evening at 6:30, and right now it is like 5:35, so it's like really like an hour until I do my property tax event. And I have done a awful job at advertising it. I'm usually really on top of events because I love to do events, but it is a Zoom event. So if you are open and you have questions about your property taxes, please log on. I want to help you. Literally, my brother just texted me in our family group chat, was like, hey, Keyra, like, this is what they sent me. And last year, they shot his property taxes up so much, and he didn't fight them last year. So now it's so hard for us to kind of adjust because he didn't make that step last year. So don't fall victim of that, guys. If you own a property and you don't know what your property taxes are, you should have received it in the mail by now. Jump onto the Zoom. You can still RSVP if you decide to do so. And I'm going to be on there from 6:30 to 8:30, and it's going to be a conversation. I'm going to advise you on how to, protest it if that's something that you want to do. I'm also going to advise you, like, okay, show it to me. What is it? If it's over 10%, let's definitely send a CMA so you're able to show proof why they shouldn't be taking your property taxes significantly up. And I know that might not seem like a big deal, but it really is, because when your property taxes go up, and I know for a fact your insurance has gone up, it will automatically make your mortgage payment go up. And I know a lot of people don't think that that's a big deal, but it is. You got into owning a property so you can control and manage, your significant payment that you pay, which is rent or mortgage. And so the best thing to do is make sure you stay on top of your insurance, making sure that, if you're in the right plan, and then also to make sure that your property taxes aren't skyrocket, because then it will make your monthly payment go up. So I trust that this live has brought you value. So one, like I said, buyers, make sure you're not out here spending money on your credit cards and buy now, pay later, because you're making the economy think that everything is good and inflation is real. And it's making interest rates go up versus go down. And I'm predicting that interest rates won't really cut until September. That's just my personal opinion. And then for my sellers, you need to be patient, but you also need to know that you need to price your property right, and that days on market are longer, especially since a lot of buyers cannot afford homes as much as they could, pre-owned homes especially, as much as they could a year or 2 or 3 years ago. so many people are flocking to new construction because new construction is able to buy down those interest rates. And so just be, trust your real estate agent. Make sure that you have someone who is like, I check in with my clients once a week, but we talk more than once a week. I swear. I feel like all my clients become friends because we be chopping it up all the time. And so make sure that your agent is advertising for you and doing the best that they can to get as many eyes on your property, because it is a numbers game. The more people that look at the house, the more offers you'll have to be able to sell and do what you feel like is best with those funds. So I hope this has brought you value. I'm super excited that you guys joined in. We will be back and better than ever on Monday, because that's when I usually do these market updates. I've just been sick and just all the things. I will be out of town because I am going to another event. Yeah, like when I tell y'all, I scheduled myself a little too much. This week I did. I'll be in Indianapolis for another event, and I will be back on Tuesday evening. But I'm going to jump on Monday evening, give you a market update, and continue to keep you guys informed on what the market is looking like, so you can make the best informed decision when it comes to real estate. So, yay! If you guys have any questions, you know how to reach me. Comment below, DM me, schedule a strategy session, because I always want to take you from where you are to where you want to be. And that will start with a conversation. So, yay. Love you guys. Until next time.